Thanks for joining the patient and the weather. I'm meteorologist Al Peterlin, and we do use proprietary weather maps and weather changes to highlight areas where weather change could trigger your sensitivities. Our vitality map shows where the combination of weather change is greatest. The lower map is usually pressure, one of the more active weather parameters in human health. But we also use temperature, dew point, and other parameters. The Vitality Index map is color-coded with blue at the low end of risk, red to purple at the high end. Tomorrow, Monday, November 20th, will be a wild weather day with strong winds, high elevation snows, and coastal rain in the west as warm air develops into a showery, even thunder-showery day up the plains. Cedar pollen will still be a trigger for allergy in the southern plains, and showery weather itself could be stirring up dust. And where the weather isn't wild, pressure changes will be hurting the head. Falling pressure will be a mild headache risk along the shallow coastal coast of Oregon. Rising pressure will be a moderate migraine risk from Southern California, across Nevada, Arizona, and New Mexico, through Colorado, Utah, into Wyoming, Idaho, and Montana, including the Canadian city of Calgary. Post-frontal rising pressure will also be a moderate to elevated migraine risk up the extreme western plains from West Texas through western Oklahoma, western Kansas, western Nebraska, into western Dakotas. Then jumping to the lower and middle Mississippi Valley, falling pressure, rising temperatures, and rising dew point temperatures will be a moderate headache risk across Louisiana, Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri, into southern Illinois. And finally, the retreating Atlantic low will allow rising pressure to be a moderate migraine trigger across the Appalachians all the way to the Atlantic from Georgia through the Carolinas, Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, New York State, and all of New England, including the Canadian cities from Toronto to Quebec. Thanks for viewing The Patient and the Weather, but we do need more viewers to continue, so do follow, like, and share.